I took the seminar with Marta, Graphic Narratives as Teaching Tools, and guided my students to see that reading and creating graphic novels is far more than casual entertainment. It is meaningful academic work that allows them to connect language, art, and identity. We challenge the assumption that comics are less than traditional literature by analyzing how panels, gutters, and speech bubbles shape emotion, perspective, and understanding. Students explored how graphic narratives can reflect power struggles, mislabeling, and resilience. We also connected our studies to music using lyrics to unpack tone, mood, and voice. Students compared the emotional layers in songs to those in visual storytelling, helping them understand how both mediums can express feelings of belonging, resistance, or being misunderstood. We are still finishing up the unit and have made a few practical adjustments, such as using digital art and pre-made slideshow templates to save time. But Sema'j and I did figure out that we could do what we intended to do with the unit in our after-school program time through the ACE program. The students are discovering that graphic novels are not just stories on a page. They are bridges across language, culture, and experience, and powerful tools for helping every student see that their story matters and reflect on their past while focusing on their future. The young man I am introducing to you today is one of those students who reminds you why you teach. Sema'j is the type of student who listens with purpose. He carries himself in a way that is steady and respectful. In my classroom, I have watched him grow into an even deeper thinker, one who does not just take information at face value, but wants to know the reason behind it. He does not need to be the loudest voice in the room because his presence speaks volumes. When I told him that they would be going to a hockey game this weekend, I don't know anything at all about hockey. And the very next day, he came and he was like, "Miss Jenkins, I need an octopus something or another." And I was like, "What? Boy, go to class." Because I'm always fussing at the kids about something. And so he was like, "No, it's like for luck or something," which of course I didn't have a clue. And so I thought that was neat that he would take it upon himself to go and Google or search about something that he didn't know about. Now clock that part. And so we have been having a time with this unit. I have been enjoying it. The only downside is that there is not enough time. There's just not enough time in the day, and he's in my 6th period block when they pull me for my other duties as assigned in my contract. What I appreciate most about Sema'j is that he is representative of what many of our students in Hearne stand for: resilience, quiet brilliance, and heart. And even though he might speak softly, what he has to say carries weight. It is with honor and appreciation that I introduce to you Sema'j Scott today.
Good morning. How I connected with this unit was through personal hardships and real-world experiences. I've even connected with this unit through stories I've read. An example of personal hardship and real-world experience is the time I was arrested because I was with the wrong crowd. They stole, and I was guilty by association. I also connected with this unit when I noticed artwork on the wall in the classroom, a manga panel of my favorite anime character, Zoro. And that's when I decided to tell Ms. Jenkins what I know about mangas and what my dad has taught me as well. During this unit, I learned a lot about my classmates and Ms. Jenkins' personal life. Through this unit and the activities we did, one of the activities we did was use music to convey our mood. After this activity, I wanted to use my own music to convey the mood. We even did daily quick writes. They weren't so quick. Eventually, we realized it would be easier to type them out, and it would make more sense because our first round of testing is in December. I'm going to stop and move on from here because Thomas Short. The research in this unit made me realize that failure wasn't an option, and I must succeed so that I don't embarrass myself nor Ms. Jenkins. I know that I must keep trying for as hard and as long as I can. I know if I succeed in this, I will be shown a good representation of Hearne and Texas as a whole. This unit impacted me on a personal level. It gave me a newfound perspective on life, a new sense of responsibility. This unit has also led me to explore more into novels. Eventually, I found something quite unique: a graphic novel Bible. This made me interested. What more can I find? In these next coming weeks, Ms. Jenkins and I, along with the rest of the class, will put all of our pieces and thoughts together to make our own graphic novel with what we learned from this unit.